Hi, it's Dr. Rogini. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking a little bit about expanding your heart center and allowing more prosperity, more abundance, more happiness and joy to come into your life. But in order for that to be created, you have to shift your own energy in order to create that energy around you. Okay, so your heart center has to expand from inside. So when we have a lot of hate, anger, frustration, lack of forgiveness, resentment, our heart center literally closes off. And as we grow into an adult, most of the time our heart center is already literally closed off from experiences that you have come across during childhood, during teenage time, where you tend to not allow external energies to come in because you're closing yourself off from some form of fear and resentment and lack of self-love. Okay, so this topic can be explained in so many different ways. Hopefully this video is going to really help you to expand your heart and allow that prosperity to come into your life. So when I mean by prosperity, it's not just money itself. Prosperity starts first with you and how you feel inside of you. So let's say you had a bad day, and if you keep thinking about that bad day, now you're closing off yourself from prosperity. So no matter what the circumstance outside of you is, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter if there's a lot of sickness happening around you or within you, or if you have some family issues or relationship issues, in order for you to graduate to the next level and expand your prosperity, you have to feel gratitude inside of you and happiness and joyful inside of you before you can actually shift the energy around you, change that manifestation around you. But you have to first change the energy inside of you. Studies have shown that when within ourselves we feel so much happiness and joy, our heart center starts to expand. Our heart chakra starts to expand, and it creates this magnetic energy, and that energy can go up to 6 to 10 feet further away to attract opportunities into your life. So this video is not about how to just manifest things in your life, but I want to just first start with you to create that the joy, the play inside of you first. But you cannot create anything outside of you until you change and change your mindset and attitude towards yourself first. Okay, so I call it forgiveness practice or gratitude practice. So when we do a daily forgiveness practice and gratitude practice, you will have this block around your heart will start to release and expand. It will start to break down. So the wall might come back depending on how deep the resentment is or the hate towards yourself, others is, but that can break if you learn how to forgive yourself and forgive somebody else that you have so much resentment towards. Okay, so the way you do this, you have to literally pick a person that really bothers you, pick a situation or an event that happened in your past, and shift the perspective and see how it benefited you. You have to literally say a brand new story around it and tell yourself, how did that event serve you now? If this event happened 10 years ago, it's easy to talk about it, but if it just happened yesterday, it's hard to forgive because it's very fresh in your life and you might not notice why it's happening. Okay, you might just blame the situation, or you might blame yourself, blame everything, or you might not even take the responsibility and just try to ignore the whole situation. But at this moment, when it's fresh, when a situation just happened, I understand you. It takes time because you have to sit with it and literally see the benefit out of that. When you're so much in anger, like if it just happened yesterday and you're very angry, it's hard to sit down and think about it. All you want to is be angry about the situation and be mad about the situation. So what I'm suggesting you right now is Pick something that happened a long time ago, a few years ago, or many years ago, and and forgive that event. And look into it. Because of that event, you must have got something out of that event. Okay, nothing happens in our life for no reason. It happens for a reason. So if you look at that event and you can write a huge list of all the great things that came out of because of the event, that's when you start forgiving, and you notice your heart starts to loosen up. The wall that's around you starts to loosen up. Think about this wall that's around. It's an invisible wall. Some of you can feel the wall. Some of you are aware of the wall. It feels like very hard to breathe. It feels like you have asthma. It feels like you have this heaviness around your chest. And some of you are not even aware that you have a wall around you. You just feel very stuck and non-flowing. So if you're not aware, watching this video might make you aware of it and loosen up your heart a little bit. Or you might you might be aware of the tightness in your chest, and you might feel ready to release it. There are a few videos I've done in the past that helps you to expand your heart center. I did some meditation practices and breath work. You can sit with it and release it. If you want to go deeper into it, you can actually purchase my Shakti method, and the Shakti method is going to help you to expand that heart and tap into your own power and release any heaviness or density out of your system, so you can create that resistance-free life. Okay, let me just tell you a secret here. You're not going to be perfect. There's not going to be perfect. There's going to be so many layers for you to shed, and don't get caught onto shedding layers. Be focused on what you want to create in the future. But when things like of your past comes to the surface, you want to see how that is serving you and how that has helped you. It's very important. If that comes to the surface, don't go and sit down and try to dig your past, because that can also hold you back from moving forward. So you might get too involved into chasing the problem, finding the problem, but don't try doing that. So if it's there, it's coming to the surface as you're work through it. Okay, so when you do certain breath work, what will happen is that it actually literally, as your heart center opens up, it breaks through, and you can feel there's a lot of love that's coming out of you, and the love it will come towards you, and you can also radiate that towards other people as well. And it's a divine love, a love that cannot be taken away. It's abundant. It's in its prosperity, and that's true prosperity. And once that starts to be initiated inside of you, you will start to notice your life starts to change inside, around you, and within you. Okay, I'm hoping this video really helped you. Again, you might have heard of forgiveness practice. You must have heard of heart center practice. They're all around the same thing. It's just different way to break that wall around your heart and to start loving yourself more. So thank you for watching. We'll see you back on the next video.